Okay, so I guess we can start. I'm going to share my screen. Okay, so thank you everyone. Oh, Manoj, if you can let people in, if some other people join.
Yes, yes, we will call you. Proceed now. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So thank you very much everyone for joining. Before starting the webinar, let me introduce myself and introduce Manoj. So I'm François Thévenot, Channel and Sales Manager for Foxit, Southern Europe and Middle East. And so I will present Foxit today, but I will be with Manoj. Manoj, if you want to introduce yourself.
Thanks, Franco, for organizing this. Thank you all for attending the event. Uh, NR, as you all know, probably we are in the business from 74 in the Kingdom of Bahrain and Saudi Arabia. Bahrain, we started from 84 and we are a technology vendor
Yeah.
uh, for many years in this region. I'll hand over to Francois. The objective of this meeting is to introduce Foxit, which is a vertical, somewhat like what Adobe is doing. Francois will explain more on this. Over to you, Francois. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Manoj. So yes, indeed, the Canal Trading Company is our distributor in Bahrain and in many countries of Middle East. And now I'm going to talk about Foxit. So I'm going to give you an overview of Foxit. I'm going to talk about the software itself. And then I will show you Foxit PDF editor. I will show you Chat GPT, which is in the editor now. I'm sure you've all heard about artificial intelligence and about ChatGPT. So Foxit decided to integrate it within our software. And finally, we'll see Foxit eSign, which is the digital signature platform of Foxit software. So about Foxit, we have a mission. We are a company with almost 1,000 employees on a mission. It's to be the global leader in electronic signature and PDF worldwide. We are winning so far. We are growing very fast, plus 43% of revenue every year since 10 years. We are hiring a lot of people, and you see that translates in our numbers. You see 485,000 customers worldwide, from small companies to major and global companies. So Foxit is growing very fast because we are passionate about our job, passionate about PDF, about digital signature, and about helping companies do better with their documents. You can see that we work with Google. So every time you open a PDF in Google Chrome, you are using Foxit. Every time you read on a Kindle, you are using Foxit as well. So we have 700 million users. Most of them don't even know they are using Foxit, but yes, they are. Manoj, do you let people in?
There are some people are not able to log in, so I have
Oh,
shared some. I have
okay.
shared the link again. Let's
Okay.
hope they will be able to connect. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay. Because there are two people in the waiting room.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. Please allow
Okay.
them. Yeah. So we are
Okay.
keep on sharing to people. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Go
Perfect.
ahead. Go ahead. Yeah.
So, yeah, Foxit, we are customer approved. What does that mean? That means that we have a very high customer satisfaction, uh, and 90%, 97% of our customers are happy with Foxit. It's a lot higher than in the software industry. And even better, 42% of our new customers come from existing customers who will advise Foxit to their peers. So it's almost double than the software industry. That means people are very happy with our software. Why? Because it's a high-performing software in itself. It's a very solid software because we have a very good support, as you can see, because we are easy to do business with, meaning very flexible in terms of licensing, and because we are very easy to administrate. We have an admin console that I will show you in a few minutes that makes the IT department's life very easy. In terms of products, we have two main products: PDF editor that allows to edit, create, and manage PDF, and Foxit eSign. The PDF editor is an alternative to Adobe Acrobat. We cover 100% of what Adobe does at half the price. I will come back on that. And then Foxit eSign, an eSignature platform. We cover 98% from Adobe's sign capabilities, 95% of DocuSign, for both at half the price as well. So when I say that the Foxit PDF editor covers 100% of what Adobe does, there are two parts. First part is you see one app compatible with any platform. It means that your company must use maybe a typical company will be 95% on Windows, 5% on Mac for the creative teams, marketing, and so on. Some people will use PDF on iOS, maybe on Android, and some people will use it on the web. So we are compatible with all the platforms of the market. So either you are 100% Apple, 100% Windows, you have a mix of all these environments, we are compatible. We have an app for that. Then, apart from the compatibility, Foxit also covers 100% of the capabilities of Adobe. Here you see a few functionalities that represent 95% of the daily usage, meaning people will, sorry, I need to let people in. People will need to edit content and layout. People will want to create PDF and forms, reorganize documents by drag and dropping pages between files, convert paper to digital and do an OCR, so an optical character recognition, export to Office, etc. People also want to have smooth workflows, so we have a deep Microsoft integration and Google integration within the Microsoft and the Google apps. Finally, Foxit eSign. So eSign gives a legal value to signed documents. On eSign, you can prepare documents, contracts, form, any kind of document that you will send for people to sign it. But you not only send the documents, but you can create workflows on these documents. For example, where a company, HR, human resource department that will hire a new person, they can send the contract along with the NDA to various people, the new employee, the head of legal, the head of HR, and when the workflow is completed, is signed by everyone, the document will be automatically stored within our ecosystem, within Foxit, or we can, with our APIs, connect to third-party applications. Finally, about the products, Foxit offers a PDF editor suite. What does that mean? That means that we include all our products within the same suite of products. So a customer that buys subscription will take Foxit PDF Editor Suite for Teams with PDF Editor for desktop and for cloud, the admin console to be able to manage very easily their users. They will access ChatGPT, Foxit eSign standard for the suite standard, and Foxit eSign Pro for the suite Pro. They will also have our APIs, the mobile version, and the online enterprise content management system. So they can store and collaborate on their documents with Foxit Online ECM. Finally, before going to the demo, why end customers choose Foxit? They choose Foxit for various reasons. First reason will be dedicated to purchasing and financial departments. They choose Foxit because we're at half the price of Adobe. So they came very often because Adobe raised their prices and they don't like it. So they are trying to find a better deal with a product that covers what Adobe can do. Also, we are very flexible in terms of licensing. Some companies prefer having subscriptions, annual or multi-annual subscriptions. Some others prefer having perpetual licensing. So you can, with Foxit, you can still buy your licenses, so you own them forever, and you can additionally buy maintenance and support, but it's optional. For IT departments, we have a 24/7 support without waiting. When I say without waiting, it's that within 2 hours, we will either offer a solution by email, or we will send a Teams invitation to solve the problem. This within 2 hours. We have an admin console that is really appreciated by IT departments. And for the end users, our interface looks like Microsoft Office, and we cover 100% of what Adobe does. So it's very easy and smooth for the end users to go from Adobe to Foxit. So now let me take you through the product demo. I'm going to open Foxit PDF Editor. And you see, so here I'm within the interface of Foxit PDF Editor. You can see that we have various tabs. The first tab is the File tab, where you can open or save documents. Or so when I open my documents, I can choose from my computer. But you can see I was talking about compatibility and integrations. So talking about integrations, you can see that when you install the software, you can find SharePoint, iManage, Google Drive, OneDrive Personal or Business. So the IT manager, when he will deploy the software, he can remove SharePoint, remove Dropbox, add Box, etc. So it's very customizable. Then the Home tab gathers all the most popular functionalities of Foxit PDF Editor. So you can select, you can edit text, you can OCR, etc. But then you have tabs that are related to a family of functionalities: conversion, edition, organization, etc. Let me open a first file. Sorry. Let me open the first file to show you how easy it is. So I drag and drop one file, and you will see. So now this file is here. So you can drag and drop a file to put it here. And even if it's a file from another format, for example, here I have a Word document. I can drag and drop this document, and you can see document is being processed right now. And in a few seconds, my Word document will be converted in PDF, and I will be able to modify this document directly on PDF editor. But I will come back on this document because it's a form and it's a particular topic. So you can convert from any format to PDF. So you can see that I can convert by drag and dropping, but also I can look in a scanner, my documents. I can convert from a clipboard, from a web page, etc. But once my documents are converted to PDF, I can also convert back to Microsoft Office, to an image, HTML, and others. Something very important, it's the OCR. So the OCR, the optical character recognition, when you scan a document and you want to modify the document that was just scanned, you want to recognize the character, because the document that was scanned is an image, and when you want to modify an image, you need to recognize the text. So very important for you, we have the Arabic language, and I know not all the vendors have a performing OCR for Arabic. So for us, it works very well, and we have a lot of customers doing the Arabic OCR, which works very well. So very easy to edit text. So the edit tab, on the edit tab, you can edit the text or any piece of the document. So here you see I can take text and remove it as if I was working on a Word document. But I can also edit any object. I choose to edit all objects, and from here I can move an image, move any piece of text, or even modify a piece of text without any problem. You can notice on the right side that I can modify the font of my text. I have more than 100 or 200, I think it's 250 plus fonts that you can use. So we are compatible with pretty much every font used in other apps. Same to add the text. I can add text very easily and modify the text that I just added. For example, if I want to put this text in bold, I can. I think every participant in this webinar, might be familiar with what they see. If you have ever opened Microsoft PowerPoint or Microsoft Word, you must know this kind of interface. I can add a shape if I want, can add an image, etc. So pretty straightforward, pretty easy to use. To use in terms of edition. Then companies organize their documents. Many companies will manipulate on a daily basis a lot of very heavy documents, 300 pages plus documents, contracts, etc. So a company can say, okay, I want to reorganize my document, my contract. They can just do a drag and drop. They can insert documents. So if you want to merge two documents, two contracts, for example, you can say, okay, I want to insert a file in this file. No problem. I go and look for other documents that I want to insert here. For example, I will add one other document here, and you can see. So you can put a work contract plus a NDA in the same document without any problem. And so to organize, you have a lot of functionalities on the top here, such as rotate, split, replace, duplicate. But you can also access these functionalities with a right click. So I can delete page, extract, reverse. So it's we've tried to make the software as intuitive as possible with this functionality, with this double entry of functionality. Then when the document is good, you can review it. Here, I pretend that I'm working on revising this document with my team. I will say, okay, this must be modified. So I will ask, please modify it. I can send this document to my colleague who will reply, okay, done now. And so you can modify the note style very easily. You can customize pretty much everything here, or you can also draw on your documents. Here, I want to use a pencil to say, okay, this I don't like it. You can measure the documents, and you can also use a stamp. So when the document is validated, internally, the head of legal, for example, just approves the document. He can step approved with his name and some metadata that are automatically generated. You can also set up the view of your documents. So on view, I can change the color. I want to put a black background. I want to put night mode. I can change pretty much how the document behaves. I can change, I can put a ruler as well. Up, I can delete. Can compare documents, which is pretty useful. For example, for a legal department, you want to compare two contracts, you can compare two documents and highlight the differences. Now, something also very important for our customers are the forms. So I showed you this. When you manage a form on a Word document, it's not practical. You have no text boxes. You cannot fill the document properly. That's why our form engine is very useful. You can run form field recognition, and then your static document transforms into a form. So now I can fill my document. I can click the ticking boxes, and the software also recognizes the signatures, the signature boxes. So it's very practical, and it helps our customers save a lot of time. And you can also create the form from scratch. You can put a radio button, signature field, etc. To finish on the PDF editor, let me mention that you can protect your documents. It's very useful, and it's mandatory for some legal departments to be able to do, for example, some redaction. So I want to hide. Okay. I want to hide content in my document. So here, when I will save my document, this part won't show anymore. But I can do it as well in a white. So here I'm still hiding my content. You can obviously protect your document with a password, with a certificate, and you can fill and sign your document. So this is a signature that I can't take it. Okay, the demo effect. Yeah, so you can place a signature which will be a handwritten signature. This one doesn't have value, but you can also use Foxit eSign that gives a legal value to your signature. So if I want, I can just place my eSign signature, and once I will save this document will be totally and fully protected. You won't be able to modify it. But I don't want to do it now. I will show you eSign in just a second. Finally, when you will start using Foxit PDF editor, you can go to help and you can find if you or your users have any questions, they can come to our support. They will have an answer within 2 hours. But if you want to be independent, you can click on online tutorials and you have all the videos that are necessary for you to understand Foxit PDF editor. So there are 2 minutes small videos that you can use very easily to see how to add and edit images, eSign PDF, etc. Before going to eSign, I want to show you artificial intelligence. Oh, sorry, applied to a PDF. So you see here that I have text and I have my AI assistant here. So I can ask the AI assistant, can you analyze the document for question and answers? So my artificial intelligence is right now analyzing the documents. And then I can ask anything I want to my little assistant here. So ask me anything about the PDF or just click on one of the questions below. So what is this article about? So you see here, I have my answer. But you can also select some piece of text and say, okay, I want to translate this text in Arabic, for example. And you can see that my assistant will translate the text in Arabic. So I'm not going to show you everything because this artificial intelligence was released a few weeks ago on the PDF editor. So we don't know everything that is possible with it. But you can fix spelling and grammar, you can explain something, or you can enhance the writing of the text. So I take this text here, for example. I want the tone to be casual or let's say funny, and I want the length to be medium. And so up. Hey there, did you know that there's Valley? And so the artificial intelligence just turned this piece of text that was formal into a funny or casual kind of writing and made it a bit longer. Before finishing the part of the PDF editor, just to mention that now our users can store their documents directly on Foxit PDF editor enterprise content management system. So you can save a document online. You can share it with people that can collaborate on it with you. Let me take you through Foxit eSign now. So I'm going to log in within Foxit eSign. And here you can see that I'm on the home screen of Foxit eSign. So I have two documents waiting for my signature, two documents waiting for other people's signature. So documents that I started, 5 drafts, and 9 completed documents. So from here, I can click on anything. So you can see that my completed documents are stored here, and you can see people that needed to sign my documents. I go back to home. You can also access your template. So you can create a template. For example, a HR department will create a template of a recruitment contract. And then they will just need to change the name, the surname, the address, maybe the salary, but they will not create every new recruitment contract from scratch. So I go back to the home section. I will show you how we create a workflow. So I will upload a file. And here you can see this is an envelope. In this envelope, I just put one document. But if I want, I can put as many documents as I want. And it will count for one transaction. I will add myself as a signer. And you can see here, I will fill out some fields and sign, but I could have just filled out some fields or be only in CC. Okay, so I can choose my authentication level. So you can have a two-factor authentication. Wait, you can see people are in the waiting room. Okay, save and next. Then here, my document, I can add the fields that I want to be added in this document. So I can add very easily text fields, name, surname. I can add the date here that the document was signed, the signer email, and the signature field, which is the most important. Please note that if there were more than one person to sign this document, I could pick a box and say, okay, this box is for person number 2. Then my document is ready. I can send it. Here I can have an invitation template to sign. Oh, sorry, this document. I can use as a signature template, or I can modify and customize my signature document. Please sign. Now I can send my document. Okay. So you will see that in 1 second, I'm going to receive an invitation. Please sign. Okay. Now we'll go to next required field. I sign it. I put my name, my surname, and I will finish. I understand that this signature has a legal value. And there we go. My document is signed. And this is very important. This is a signature certificate. So if you have a legal case with the people who signed the document, you can prove that they actually signed the document. And this document, you cannot modify it anymore. So the fact that you cannot modify this document anymore gives a legal value to the document. I'm done with Foxit eSign. Just to finish, because I saw there are a few big companies in this webinar. Big companies, they want to easily administrate their licenses. Even more when you have 50, 100, or for some companies 2,000 users. You want it to be easy to manage it. So just for your information, you can invite your users. When you start working with Foxit, you can invite users one by one or with a CSV file. You can download an example of CSV file, or you can also connect to your Active Directory in order for Foxit PDF editor and for the admin console to reflect your organization. So you can add an organization, you can add your Active Directory, and you can also see your products. In this case, you can see, for example, Foxit PDF Editor Pro Windows. I have 12 licenses, 0 are used right now. So I can very easily invite people with 12 licenses. I can also, and I want to finish with one feature that is very popular for our customers. We know that our customers, they don't always know who uses or who don't use the product. We have added a functionality that allows companies to say, okay, if someone doesn't connect, doesn't log in, doesn't use Foxit PDF Editor for a certain amount of time, then we can revoke the license and give it to someone else. That prevents companies to buy new licenses when they could just use licenses that are not used. That's it for me for today. So does anyone have any question?
If anybody needs any clarification, please feel free to ask.
Yeah, I see a hand raised. Okay, you can talk. Sorry
Yeah,
if I
yeah,
Ragesh.
Francis. Yeah, Francis. Actually, you mentioned like security, like password. I think it was like password and certificate. I just need to know how the certificate is applied.
How the certificate applies? You mean for Foxit eSign?
No, no, no. Actually, initially in the security tab, you have to shown password and certificate.
Yes.
I
Ah,
just need to know how certificate is used in that case. I just need to know that.
okay. So let me go back here. Up. Protect. So password you can protect with a password. You
Okay.
can create your password here,
Mm-hmm.
and let me go back. Certificate
Certificate
protect.
protection.
So
Yes.
yeah. So you can use a digital certificate, a new ID. I don't have one on my laptop here, but you can use an ID indeed. Yeah.
Okay. Fine. Okay. Got it. Got it. Okay. 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 Thank you, Francis.
You're very welcome. Know if anyone has another question. Okay, then just to finish one last thing. Uh, One last thing. The thing is, so we will share this presentation. uh, Excuse me. We will share this presentation, and we at the end of the presentation, you have the contacts of our two companies. So you can. Sorry, I just lost my screen. We have a question. Um,
Yeah, Mr. Hassan, I would like to ask. Yeah, yes, Mr. Hassan, go ahead.
yeah, so Hassan, if yeah, you are unmuted. You can talk, Mr. Hassan. No, now you, Mr. Hassan. I see that you wanted to talk, but I don't know if. No, maybe not. Okay. Okay. So yeah, you can reach out to us. You will get this presentation with the contacts. You can ask for a trial. We give you up to 3 months trial on all our products as well. So don't hesitate to reach out. You will have my email and my phone number. Yeah. And Mr. Hassan, I see that you have a question, but your microphone is on, but I can't hear you. So maybe we'll take it on a separate call if we can't hear you. Okay, so thank you very much, everyone. Thank you very much, Manoj, for your help today. And yeah, we will follow up. Dana from okay.
Yeah, sure. Hi, everyone.
Hi, Dana.
Hi.
Right, because Hassan has a question about the Active Directory integration. So let me. Am I sharing my screen? Yes. So yeah. So you can add your directory here. I'm not gonna go into the details, but you can add your Active Directory so it can reflect your company's organization. So you create your directory name. Already exists. Test 56. And then yeah, you have just a few things to do in order to add your directory. but I think we should take it on a separate call, Hassan. If you want, Hassan, we can do another call with my solutions team, with my technical team, and they can take you through everything.
Yeah, I can follow up and schedule a call with you, Hassan, later on. Okay.
Okay. Okay. So if there is no more question, Hassan will reach out to you, and yeah, and so everyone will receive this presentation and the recording of the video.